If you don't know me, I'm Sam, and today I'm going to show you how to do this look. This is just my standard evening look. It's really wearable. I feel like it's classy and it looks good on just about anybody. So if you want to see how this gets done, keep watching. So first thing I'm going to do is my eyebrows, which seems a little bit counterintuitive, but that's how I've been doing it recently. So I've already done a tutorial on how I do my eyebrows, so we're just going to skip to the next step. Okay, eyebrows are pretty well done. We're going to move on to the skin now. So I start off by just putting a little bit of this Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector on strategic areas. You can already see this is not a natural glow, but we are going to be layering it with several other products. Now we've done that, we're going to move on to foundation. I'm using the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and I put it on with this little stipple brush, which you wouldn't usually put on a full coverage foundation with, but I'm making it work. And just be careful in the middle of your brows. That's how we get the definition just here. This is why I do my eyebrows first. And then I'm just going to go ahead and blend everything with a damp beauty blender, Fix Plus. And you can see I'm kind of rolling it. I feel like this really kind of presses it into the skin. I'm using the NARS concealer. I'm loving this one right now. We're just gonna strap him on just like that. A little bit to prime the eyes. And blend. I'm just going to go ahead and set under my eye and on my lid with this Urban Decay product. This Ultra Definition Loose Finishing Powder. I think it's a discontinued product, so someone please tell me that it's not, because it is my favourite. It's so finely milled and it just has a little bit of colour to it. It's perfect. So I just get a little bit on my beauty blender and off I go. And plenty on your eyelid. This really helps with blending out your eyeshadow later. So the reason I haven't set the rest of my face yet is because I'm going to use a cream contour initially. I've just got this Bobbi Brown stick. It's quite a few shades darker than my skin tone, and I'm just going to put it on with this little brush here. You don't want it too harsh at this stage, you just want to get a little line, and then I just make little circles. Now that I've done that, I am going to go set the rest of my face, but I'm using this Hourglass dim light product. You've probably seen a lot of YouTubers using this one. It's not sparkly, it's just a little bit, it gives you a little bit of a natural sheen, and I think it looks so pretty, especially seeing as I'm doing the whole glow at the moment. So I just put a light layer all over my face. You really don't need much. I find that if you use too much of this product, it can get really cakey. And then you can just kind of press it in with your beauty blender to get a really nice finish. What I do next is I just get this MAC blush in Harmony, big kind of kabuki brush. I do a big swoop and blend that up again. So this is just a bigger version of what we were doing before with the cream contour, but we're really trying to get this seamlessly blended look. And I always put a little bit under my chin so I look skinnier. I'm not going to bother with my contour up here at the moment because I'm actually just about to go get my hair done and they're going to mess that up, so I'm going to deal with that later. Step 3, contour. You get that same little brush that you were using for the cream contour, but with the MAC powder. And you just really carefully draw a little line down here, like you did with the cream contour, but this is the bit that you're getting the real definition. Brush it up just a tiny little bit to blend it. We are going to get the face powder again and bake it to get even more of a defined line. I'm never very heavy-handed on the baking because I don't like to waste my expensive face powder, and I will brush that away later. But now we're up to eyes. So I'm just going to get that same bronzer from MAC, that powder bronzer. I'm going to start defining my eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and use this as my transition color. So I put it a little bit on the outer corner of the lid and then up into the crease. And I go quite high with this because I'm gonna go for a really winged out look today. And I wanna get that shape in with my bronzer right here. And a little bit under the eye. And basically what we're gonna do is just keep going over the shape with darker colors of brown. I'm just going in with this MAC eyeshadow in soft brown. It's pretty similar to the contour color, but it's just gonna add that extra little bit of definition. Then I'm just gonna use a few colors from the Too Faced Peach palette. So we're gonna go with Puree, just all on this same fluffy brush. I'm pretty slack for changing brushes, but this works. So we're gonna get Summer Yum, which is this, sorry, I should be showing you, shouldn't I? We just used this one, and now we're gonna go with this darker shade. And I'm gonna use this slightly smaller blending brush. This one, I find that you get a little bit of fallout, so just be careful of that. So we're gonna go quite low down in the crease this time. I actually want it a little bit darker than that. And I'm going to use my favorite eyeshadow in the whole world. It's Club by MAC. It's this really pretty, I don't know if you'll be able to see that. It's like it's a duochrome, it's a brown, but it's got this green kind of pretty overtones to it. And I'm going in with that little brush again because I'm slack and I don't change my brushes. And going over that spot in the crease. So really quite low down. It looks so good in real life. I love it. It's so versatile. You can put it in the crease, you can use it as a lid color. It's just gorgeous. And if you put it over top of like a black or a green eyeliner, it just comes out this really shiny green. It's so nice. And we're gonna go quite close to the lash line. We could be more precise with this, but we're not going to be. But as close as you can to the lash line. Perfect. But I want this look a little bit more blended. So we're just gonna go back in with the Puree color from the Too Faced palette. And we're just gonna go over those darker browns that we put in. This is a really good trick for blending. Go over the darker colors with a lighter color that you just used. It is a little bit messy underneath, so I'm just gonna get the Beauty Blender and that same Urban Decay face powder and just define a little bit under the eye. So for eyeliner, I'm first gonna go in with, what's this? This is the Smashbox Always Sharp Waterproof. It's just a brown eyeliner, but it sharpens itself, so it's great for lazy people. And I'm just gonna lightly go over the top lashes with this one. It doesn't have to be perfectly neat because I am now going to go over that with just my angled brush that I was using before for my eyebrows and just blending it, I was gonna say smear, just blending it across. And I'm just gonna get the tiniest bit of black pencil from MAC just on the outer corner. We're just going to go with this Too Faced Peach palette again. I'm gonna go in with, can you see, oh, is it zooming? There we go, this color. caramelized. And I'm gonna start by just pressing it onto the eyeliner that we just put on, and then we're gonna blend it up so we get this really nice smoky effect. And with your nice dirty fluffy brush, you can just get a little bit on the brush, start at the lash line and blend. I'm just gonna get a bit of the brown eyeliner from, was it from again? Smashbox, and just go underneath my lower lashes a little bit just to get a little bit more definition. Okay, last thing, I'm just gonna brush off this. And as you can see, I'm a very pale individual, so I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of blush. This is just a random one from Innisfree, just a peachy blush. Start on the apples and blend in back. Okay, last thing I'm gonna do is highlighter, and I'm using my favorite one at the moment, Champagne Pop by Becca and Jaclyn Hill. So I'm just gonna go in with trusty old fan brush and start swooping that all over key areas. And I'm just gonna go in with the exact same highlighter on a pencil brush and do the inner corners, eyebrow highlight, down the nose. And I am gonna go just ever so slightly above the brows. I think it makes them look more defined, really pretty. So we're nearly done, but I've got a hair appointment, so I'll be back really soon. I'm back from the salon and I have fresh hair. Now I've only got a couple things to do. We've just got to put on mascara, which I've already just started doing because I didn't realize the camera wasn't filming, but we're just using, come on, we're just using this Better Than Sex. Oh my god, it's upside down. No, it's not. Now, I'm sort of loving and hating this one all at the same time because it gives you these really beautiful thick lashes, but I find that I get fallout after a couple hours if I put too much on, and it makes me really anxious. So we're just gonna use this one because that's what we're using at the moment. Oh my gosh, there's already a black thing on my face. See? See? Because this is an evening look, we're gonna go ahead and put on some lashes. I'm just going to use, oh my gosh, where are they? I'm just gonna use these Helen, oh, can you see that one? Come on, focus, it's not doing it. These Helen Dowsley ones I really like. I'm slowly losing my free lighting, aka the sun, so I've got to hurry now. We're just gonna go ahead and do the lips. That's the very last thing we need to do. So I'm just using this nudie kind of Stila color. So yeah, I am going to be overlining my lips a little bit because that's just how I roll. I've already primed my lips with just a bit of chapstick. Who needs fillers? So this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed it. Give the video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more. And in the meanwhile, I'll see you on Instagram.